What's up, my friends? So in this video we are going to solve this challenge, which is CrackMe not. The architecture is 64-bit, the platform is Linux, the language is assembly. Alright, so let's get started. So in this video I'm gonna use the debugger GDB and the object dump to see the assembly code. Alright, so here I'm gonna use the object dump to see the full assembly code, and here we're going to debug using GDB. So here I'm gonna start with the object dump. So I'm gonna use obj dump, and let's do this. So this is the name of the program, and this -m Intel for the Intel instructions, and -d for like view just the text of text code, and here our program. Alright, so we hit enter like this. Good. So this is the full assembly code of our program. Alright, and here we are going to use our GDB. So gdb./ our program name. Good. So before, let's see the behavior of the program. Let's try to run it. So /hello, enter the username segfault, for example, right, and the password, for example, password wrong. Good. Now let's return our object dump assembly code. Good. I guess I'm gonna like open an assembly file so we can add comments and something like this. Alright, so vim main.asm and copy. Good. So here we can like read and add the comments and something like this. Alright, so here we have our GDB, and I am using a GEF extension. So this extension, it's like help you to see the instructions and the registers and the stack and a lot of things. Alright, which we are going to see in this video. So first you have to have a breakpoint on the start. So we're going to do break or b and start. Good. So here we have our breakpoint, then we need just to do run. So first, the GEF extension give you the registers, and they will change with the instructions code, and here we have our stack, and here we have our code. Alright, let's start. So in the first, we see that we are moving one in this register ix and one in the RDI and this address in the RSI. So I think it's a write syscall. So let's add the comment here, write syscall. Alright, so let's do next instruction. Alright, and let's try to print what is inside this address. Alright, so we have just to copy this address like this and do this command. So x/s, s for string, c for characters, x also for hexadecimal if you want to view it in a hexadecimal way, but in this case we are going to use s. Alright, and our address like this, and it will give you the what this address contains in a string. So as you can see here, we have please enter your name, and like the benefits of this extension is you can see the registers, and if we did in I, we are going to see that the RSI contains this address, and the content of this address is this string. So it's cool. Alright, let's continue. So here we have read syscall. Alright, let's see read syscall. Alright, so here you have move 0, which is the number of the syscall. Here the file descriptor, which is the stdin, and here the buffer. This is the address of the buffer where your input is gonna be saved. Alright, and here how many bytes you are going to like to type or something like this. Alright, so here we are comparing the RX with the 0. So to know RX contain the how many bytes you wrote from the read syscall. Alright, so in this case, if the RX contains 0, which means that you did not enter anything. Alright, so it's like a if condition that check if the input is good or not. Alright, so it's checking if there is an input or not. Alright, so let's do like check if there is an input or not. Good. And if this RX equal to 0, it will jump to this label, which is error, and I guess it will like do exit syscall and get you out from the program. Alright, so let's continue. Here we move the RX in R14, so the number of bytes that you wrote, and we add 6. Alright, and here we are like moving this address in the RX register. Alright, let's see what's inside this address. Let's do ni like this. For example, segfault. Good. Here not checking, so we will not go to this label. Let's continue. Alright, so let's try to print what is inside this address. Alright, so let's do xs and print this address. We have hello. Alright, let's continue. Then we have enter, then we do enter like this. So if we go up here, we are going to see that the RX contain, let's see, let's do. So the RX contain this address, but I don't know why it doesn't show like this, like here, as you can see. I don't know why, but let's continue. Alright, so all these instructions here are just for the message that we see like hello and the username that you entered, and please enter your password. Alright, so if we like to enter and we see what is inside this RSI, we are going to see that just like hello and plus segfault. Alright, so let's continue, and here we have another write syscall. So let's do here a comment, so write syscall, and here also write syscall. Good. So let's see what is inside this address, and I guess it's like enter the password or something like this. Right, so xs enter your password as I said. Alright, and here we have alright, and read syscall. Right, read syscall. Good. So let's do ni. Alright, so our password is gonna be saved here in this address. So let's do like password. Let's do just pass. Alright, and equal, and sorry, enter. So here is the work. Here it's gonna start the work. Alright, so here we are moving the how many bytes we write in the R15. Alright, so let's do enter. So the R15 in this case equal to 5. Let's remember we entered pass, so pass equal 4 bytes, and why here we have 5? Because the new line. So when we hit enter, the new line is also saved as a written byte. Alright, so here R15 is equal to like to 5. Then here he decremented the R15, so R15 is equal now to 4. Good. Now he is moving the R15 into R14. Good. So R14 is equal now to 4, and now he add 5 to R14. Good. Everything is like clear until now. Here's the thing, he is moving this address plus R15 to the AL register. To know, AL is a part of the RX register. It's the low 8 bit. Alright, so let's see what is inside this address first. Let's do xs. Here we have hello plus our name. Alright, so if we did plus 14, so what is the content of what is the number inside 14? We have 9, so plus 9, it will give us the F. So here he is like moving the character F into AL register. Alright, so let's do next instruction, and then if we like see set AL, sorry, I guess expression is not an assignment and might have no effects. Yeah, print have to do p, sorry, p. Alright, 0x66. Alright, let's go to our ASCII table, and 0x66 is equal to F as it said. Alright, let's continue. Then he is adding 5 to the AL. Alright, so if we add if we add 5 to the F ASCII, like 1 2 3 4 5, it will be Q. So now AL is containing the ASCII code, or like the ASCII code of Q character. Alright, so let's continue. Then we are comparing what is inside this address plus R14 to the AL. So let's see first what is inside this address. Alright, so let's see. We're going to do, for example, as we used XS and this address, nothing. Alright, so plus R15 sorry, which contain 4. So we are getting the last character in our password input that we entered. So he is like, so if we think, he is like taking the last character of our password and comparing it to the F character, but plus 5. It's like a type of cryptography. It is like playing with our mind. So you have just in your password take the character that you entered in the username and just add 5 characters to it. Right, this is the algorithm of this program. Right, so the program is end right here. All right, this is the solution. You just have to add 5 characters to the characters that you entered in the username. All right, so let's continue. Here I'm going to do NI, and here it's wrong. The AL contain Q, and our last character in the password is contain S, so it's false. All right, so it's going to jump to the start that's wrong, and is going to print the wrong message and exit this call. All right, so let's try to experiment our theory. All right, so let's do exit, and why I exit the program I don't know. So let's do it. Let's code our GDB again, and let's do break start and run. So next. So to understand this theory, for example, let's enter as the username ABC. Good. Now we are going to do next. Right, come on. All right, here is the password. Here we are going to need to enter the password. So if we want to do our theory, we have to add 5 characters. So A plus 5 is equal to 1 2 3 4 5. So we have to enter F. Then B plus 5 is equal to 1 2 3 4 5. So in the password we have just to enter F G H. All right, let's see. So enter F G H as we said. All right, let's continue. All right, so let's see what's the AL contain. So the AL, it's going to contain, sorry, let's see. All right, 63. Let's find our 63. It's contain the C. Right, it's contain the C. All right, let's continue. Then we add to it 5. So now in this case I guess let's do BL 68. So 68 is equal to what? Equal to H. So 1 2 3 4 5. So as we said, our condition is gonna be true. So let's so we're not going to go to the wrong label, right? And it's like a loop. All right, so if you did not went to the wrong label, you are going to decrement the R15. So we are just stepping backward to the previous character and start the loop again from here. Right, move R15 R14 and so on. All right, let's see. So NI decrement in the R15 sorry, and go again. So let's see what is inside the AL. All right, so print what is inside AL 62. All right, so 62 contain the B as we said. All right, so B plus 5 is equal to 1 2 3 4. So it's F. All right, so let's do next I. All right, so let's see what is inside this place. All right, so let's do XS and our address plus what? Plus 2. Good. G. So let's see. 1 2 3 4 5. It's right. G. So the condition will be true, right? And it will not go to our wrong label, and so on, right? Then here the loop will end. When the loop will end, when the R15 will equal to 0. So when R15 will equal to 0, then we're going to move to these instructions. Alright, so R15 now is equal to 0, and the condition it's not true, it's false now. And here he is going to print the successful message. Alright, so let's see. Here we have let's see in the RSI, let's see what's inside here. Yes, this the win message. Alright, so it's to NI, and here we have our exit syscall and the program end. So I hope you understand the flow of the program. It's a simple one. So let's try to let's try to do experiments. So for example, if you enter it, for example, let's say hello, or let's say ABCD, then you should do FGHI, right, and enter. So each character should the opposite contain like +5. So every character entered in the username should equal the same in the password, but +5. That's that's the logic of cracking this program. Alright, I hope you enjoyed the video. I know it was a simple CrackMe, but believe me, in the future I'm gonna do like more harder CrackMe, but I am just going step by step. See you in the next video. Peace.